Hey everyone, welcome to today's live stream. So I have been really lazy today. And so I have been binge watching Lord of the Rings today. So that's been fun. I haven't watched that in a while. And so our TV that's got Roku in it, when Sam was on his 30-hour weeks, we moved it from the craft room into our bedroom, and so it hasn't moved back yet, which I don't think it will because we like to watch some stuff in the evening. Um, but I have been binge watching in our bedroom, and that's kind of where I'm still at. So I just propped up in the corner and decided just to go with it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I finally figured out some sort of hosting schedule um, for my channel. I mean, it's only been a year. I haven't figured it out yet. But this is what my posting schedule is going to be. And let me make that bigger for y'all. As you can tell, this is going to be my posting schedule. It will be Sundays will be some sort of live video or crafting video. Monday is going to be a general live stream, just, general topics, whatever. Tuesday will be a travel video. Wednesday will be a Weight Watchers video. Thursday will be a craft live stream. Friday will be a life or craft video. And Saturday will be a travel video again. And so that is what the schedule for the channel is going to be going forward. Now, there's sometimes when I will not be live streaming or when I won't have, there'll be multiple videos on one day if there's a collab or if I'm on vacation, or of course, I'm pretty sure, because I was looking at it earlier. Yeah. December 3rd is on a Thursday this year, and of course that will be the 1-year anniversary of the fire that took the life of my brother recently. And so of course I will not be live streaming then, but all provided everything goes correctly, on Monday the 7th, Sam and I will be leaving on a cruise. So then we won't be live streaming then that Monday or that Thursday either. So yeah, you'll have to kind of just float with me a little bit. I will always let you know the live stream ahead of time if there's not going to be a live stream on the following scheduled day. So let me go back and say hello to Michael Superbacker. Hello, I have been doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Emily, Miss Eminem, welcome in. If you have not checked out her channel, she is a great channel. She is one of the channels that is on Life with Roxana on Saturday night, as there's a group of 4 of us. It's Life with Roxana and myself, Life with Lena, Miss Eminem, and Make It Blue, a Disney adventure. So make sure to check out all those channels because they're awesome. Jacqueline, hello. Mike Wheeler, hello. Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. Hey, Danny, how are you? I got to watch some of Danny's little trials live streams today when he was out and about, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for sharing with us on your live stream. So today was the day the annual pass holders could make reservations for AP Preview. And I didn't even get an email about it. And I am a preferred holder. And I know several people that I know of did not even get the email like I did. I know some people didn't get in because they didn't get the email in time. And I know other people who have said, hey, I got 3 or 4 friends in who aren't even pass holders. So, one, I'm a little bummed. I mean, I wasn't going to be able to go anyway because I don't have a room, obviously. No resorts are taking reservations. But if I had been able to get a pass holder preview day, I would have tried something to get over there. At least, even maybe trying to go for a Good Neighbor resort that gives me a shuttle, even though they have dedicated times. I would have tried something. But the fact that I didn't even get an email about it really kind of quirks me off a little bit. I know another channel called and was able to get on the wait list, and I don't know if I want to take that much time to deal with that, just because I don't know how it would go in the end. One, if I would even be able to get down there in time, because I mean that's right around the corner. I'm fixing our thumbnail I just made. I can't even spell my name right. That's on a normal basis for me, so don't feel bad because I can hardly ever spell anything correctly. But I feel like people, if they were not annual pass holders, they should not have been able to be granted access. Some people said that they were able to, like, they had a whole bunch of their friends and family linked together, and they were able to book everybody at the same time that were all pass holders. I'm not quite sure I agree with that either, just because then what if somebody didn't really want to go, or what if somebody didn't? And Peaches agrees. You heard her. I think that everyone should have had to go in and, like, immediate family be able to go in and reserve for annual pass holder preview. But that's just my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion and how that should have gone or how it did go. So it is what it is, right? So other Disney news that came out last week, of course, is the fact that Splash Mountain is going to be rethemed to Princess and the Frog. I'm not okay with that. I think that several people have said, oh, well, it's probably something that Disney already had in the pipeline. I think that maybe now was the wrong time to announce that, just because there's a lot of people that don't agree with that. And at least to me, it seems like Disney bowed to some to pressure from, because I know there was several change.org petitions going around, because I got sent by some of my friends and emails about them, to change it to Princess and the Frog. And so I don't know. I just think if it was something that they already had planned, maybe it was something that they could have waited to announce. Hello from Sherry, Awesome Sunset Travels. Hello, how are you doing? Watching while working. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Christine Hickman, hello, welcome in. So I'm going to miss Splash Mountain. Somebody did, and I don't remember who it was on Instagram, but did share a really cute art drawing, and it was Brer Rabbit shaking Tiana's hand, and it was something like, I hand it over to you, or something. It was really sweet, and I really did like that. I'm really going to miss Splash Mountain. I'm really bummed that Sam and I didn't get a chance to ride it in December. It was just so stinking cold that we would have been Sam and Lena sickles wandering around the parks. Mike Wheeler says supposedly they had it in the pipeline and they were going to show you the concept art at Destination D, but since it got canceled, they just decided to throw it out there. That's interesting, Mike Wheeler, and that kind of makes sense because that was a really, really nice artist rendering that they had out there. So I kind of thought, I was like, wow, they came up with that really fast. So Mike, that actually makes a lot of sense that that's what it would be. Amy with AGC Magic TV, hello, welcome in. Mike says I agree it was the wrong time to do it because it just made them look bad. Just do what started to experience. See, exactly. It made them look bad. It made Disney look like they were giving in to these petitions and things that had been going around. So I think that maybe, I don't know when Destination D is or was supposed to be. Mike, if you know, please drop that and let me know. Maybe closer to that time frame, because I'm pretty sure it's usually in the fall, isn't it? But I really think that maybe in the fall would have been a better time to announce that. And so I don't know. I understand that change needs to happen. I understand that, like Walt said, the parks will never be done. We will always continue to be moving forward, and change is inevitable. Just like I know a lot of people were upset when Mr. Toad's Wild Ride changed into Winnie the Pooh. My friend Roxana with Life with Roxana said that people actually were like trying to chain themselves to the ride. And I'm going, count me out, count me in, because I would chain myself to Splash Mountain. I love that ride. It is one of Sam's favorite rides, just because when you get up to the peak, he loves that split second that you're able to, like, view the park. And I mean, granted, it's still going to be the same concept, but I mean, it's just the music. I've watched the POV on that so many times from Resort TV One and other channels that I'm just like, no, take it away. Mike says Destination D is normally around August or September. Okay, see, that would have been a better time to make that announcement other than right now. That's, like I said, that is my opinion. You can take it or leave it as you want on that. Just, if it was going to be changed, sometimes you have to look at what's going on around and make a decision of, is this a logical time to make this kind of announcement? Will it be viewed badly in light of anything that's going on? So that's my opinion on that. You know, take it or leave it as you will. I know everyone has an opinion, and see, the thing about opinions is everyone's opinion is valid. The people who think that it should be changed, their opinion is valid. My opinion is valid. It doesn't mean that any opinion is right or wrong. I personally like it the way it is. I personally think it should change. I personally don't think it has anything to do with racism or anything like that. It's a cute little ride, and that's the end of it. And so I do agree that Princess and the Frog does not have a whole lot, like, there's nothing in the parks other than a meet and greet with Tiana. And, you know, maybe they could have given her something. I don't know if there really was a place to expand, but I really don't think Frontierland was the right spot for it. Let me know in the chat what you think. What do you think about the change? Because it's not just all about me. It's not just all about the people who want it or don't want it. It's about everyone. And I want to know what you think. So, some other exciting news that is going on in my life is that I am now, as of right this very moment, 1 subscriber away from 750 subscribers. And I will have reached 750 subscribers in 1 year of doing YouTube. And I can't believe that. I can't believe that apparently about 750 people like my channel and they watch my channel. And it blows my mind. And I have to say thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos, comments on my videos, gives them a thumbs up or even a thumbs down. If you don't like it, that's okay. Everyone's opinion, even there, is valid. And after 750, it's on the road to 1K. I mean, that blows my brain. It literally blows my brain that I am that much closer to 1,000. And, you know, when I started my channel in July of last year, I don't know if I ever really thought I would get to the point where I am now, just because in my mind there was so many other channels who are so much better than I am. But then I realized that everyone loves different channels for different reasons. And apparently you love the fact that I act like a massive dork 99% of the time of my live stream. So all I can do is say thank you in advance. I have a really fun giveaway coming up. I haven't really talked about it much in my videos. I think that's just so weird. I am an avid reader. I got in trouble in school because I was the one who was hiding books inside of my math book or inside of my social studies or science books because I didn't want to stop reading. I hated school. If you had said, hey, Lena, you can graduate and strictly take math and science classes, or not have to take math and science classes, you would have made me the happiest camper in the whole world. Unfortunately, you have to have math and science and social studies to graduate. And why I need math, science, and social studies to be a housewife, I'm not quite sure about that yet. If I figure it out, I will let you know. However, one of the things that I am lucky enough to be able to be part of is a Facebook group, and it's a private group, so I'm sorry I can't give you the name, but it's full of authors, and it's all about cozy mysteries. And if you don't know what cozy mysteries are, they're the itty bitty little books that Barnes and Noble, and it's like they're themed around cats or food or this series that I'm sharing with you, it's by Lena Gregory, and it's really funny because her and I they would mix us up all the time, and I'd be like, what am I getting tagged in? Oh, and I would go, Lena Gregory, I think they're talking to you. But I am giving away, for my 750 subscriber giveaway, the first book in the Bay Island Psychics mystery series, and I reached out to Miss Gregory, and she's mailing me bookmarks, y'all, to give to you guys. She's mailing me 4 bookmarks. 2 of them are for me to be able to keep, and I probably actually will end up only keeping 1. And I will put 2 bookmarks with the book, and I will give 1 bookmark away individually. So that is what is going to be my 750 subscriber giveaway. As soon as those come in, I will do that giveaway. So it may be a little past because you use math and science every day. Well, Maddie, I don't use math and science every day. I don't even. Okay, granted, I guess I cook. Never mind, I use math and cooking, but it's fractions. It doesn't count. I don't need to know about x equals y equals z times 2 is yxz. I don't need algebra. And I know I've missed some people coming in. All right, go back here. Lisa with MAV, Magical Enchanted Vacations Travel Agent, thank you so much for coming in. She says, in my opinion, it should not be changed, but I agree. Disney, like everything, needs to progress and move forward. It was already in the works. I think Disney's announcement was made because of the times. Yeah. Maddie, thank you very much. Mike Wheeler says it doesn't work here in Disney World because it being in Frontierland, but at Disneyland, it's right next to New Orleans Square, so it could be extended over there. Okay, well, at least that makes sense. Life with Roxana, hello. I've been promoting your channel today, too. So, I'm very, very, I'm very blessed to, I've gotten to meet several authors over the course of being in this particular group, and usually during the summer there's a big book reading contest, but right now there's not. But I will be sharing something really fun on my Instagram, and it's from Kensington Books, and that is a publishing company, and it's something that anyone can do, and you can submit and get a cozy book card. And when you check out and read a book, you can have your librarian initial or punch your card, and when you have filled your card, you can submit it to Kensington Books and get a free book. Free book. I love free and I love books, so it's totally up my alley. And just so you know that Kensington Books is not sponsoring this, it is something that actually I found via the group, and I just thought it was something that I would share with y'all, and I will make sure later on to put that link in the description so that if you are interested, you can do it. And if your library doesn't really understand what's going on, there is an information sheet that comes with the card that you can give to your librarian that explains what is going on. Roxanne, you are almost at 600. Y'all, if you have not subscribed to Life with Roxana, please go and do so. I am going to grab her link and drop it in the chat real quick. We live stream together a lot. She is just a fantastic person, a fantastic channel, and we have become such good friends over the course of the past few months. And we are actually going on a girls' trip in 2022. And Keystone 76 has decided that he's starting a bail fund for us. So, because we can get to some pretty good antics when we are together. Here is her link. If you are not subscribed to her, please go take a moment and check her channel after this live stream is over. And she is at 579, I think is what it said. So she is so close to that 600. I would love to get her to 600, and by the end of next week. Stressful day. Oh yeah. Y'all. Mad Life is actually my niece. um, so, uh, but be excited, Maddie, because I may know something you don't know. I know you know something you don't know. So, um, awesome. Lisa is already subscribed to Life of Santa. Awesome. Glad to hear it. She's a great channel. I was on her ear making stream several weeks ago, and I actually made a pair of ears that I didn't hate, and I actually posted those on Instagram, and I gave them away as part of Year of the Ears. And after I was sitting and watching something on TV, and I was like, because I can't make bows, and I didn't have enough. Yes, that was yes, Maddie. I didn't know if you knew that or not. My parents are actually going to go up and visit, so I didn't know if she knew that or not. So yeah, fine. These were the ears that I made, and I thought about it afterwards, and I'm like, man, I could have taken some of the spider webbing because it was a sheer over purple, and I could have made like a little veil type piece. She's at 580. Woohoo! Yay! So she is just rocking and rolling. But I gave them away just as they were because I was so proud of those ears, y'all. You don't understand, because the pair that I made at Christmas, they ended up breaking in the middle of a live stream. And I honestly think it's because the hairband I used wasn't right. It was just a cheap 50-cent plastic one I got at Dollar General. And really, the right headband makes all the difference. And because I had already made a pair, I had almost like a practice pair under my belt. And so it was a little easier to go, okay, I know what I'm doing. I need this piece, I need that piece. And the pattern that I used for my ears is from Dream It DIY, and it's from her DIY No Sew Mermaid ears, I think. Pretty sure that's the one it is. Yeah, it's the easy no sew Mickey ears and bow. I didn't master the bow, but I will drop that link in the chat. If you are wanting to make ears or attempt to make your own ears, it is a good one to follow. And I will just drop that in there. Mike says I have to get going. It was great seeing you live and be able to catch you live. Yes, it was great to see you too, Mike Wheeler. I will be live Mondays and Thursdays. I had originally thought about Mondays and Wednesdays, but then I remembered that Mama Mouse of Myers and the Mouse does her Preserving the Magic on Wednesdays, and I don't want to overlap with her. Excuse me, because my second stream of the week will also be a crafting stream, and so I wanted to be respectful in that sense, and so I moved it to Thursday. So Mondays and Thursdays are my live stream day. If you have not seen it, I will go ahead and share it again. I have kind of figured out my live streaming schedule. I'm working on getting it back up here. I had it removed. Garrett with the Monarch Moments. Hello, how are you guys? Guys, another great channel is Monarch Moments. They deserve to be so much farther than they are subscriber wise. If you are not subscribed to Monarch Moments, you need to be. And I will try to grab that link as well sitting here. The other night they had a tea tasting. Michael, can I? Of course, you can say something about PTV. What's up? Sorry, I'm trying to type one-handed. Hey, I've typed Monarch Moments so many times that it automatically comes up when I start typing Monarch. Okay, and there's Monarch Moments. Okay, let's see. We are here. Okay, all right. Stream. So here is my video posting schedule, and after about a year, I finally got it figured out. So Sundays is going to be either a live video or some sort of craft video. Mondays is a general live stream where I might talk about a hodgepodge of things. Tuesdays will be travel video. Wednesdays will be a Weight Watchers video. This week will be a video about my struggles with my weight and trying to be on a weight loss program during the pandemic. And I will tell you now, spoiler alert, it didn't go well. Thursdays is a crafting live stream. Friday is again a live craft video, and Saturday is a travel video. So it's fairly easy to keep up with. This is posted on my Instagram if you are interested. Okay, and then there was a very important video from Mike. Let me stop sharing the screen so that it's just me. All right, and Mike Lewis says tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern will be the last daily dose of Disney for PTV. They have been doing it for a year. If people could come out and support them on this long journey, yes. And I will drop Pepper Tree Villa's link in the chat as well. Pepper Tree Villa, that's a great channel. They're a channel who's been super supportive. I was actually watching a daily dose of Disney when I found out my brother had passed away. So they were really super supportive during that time as well. And I will make the comment that I did not realize that I was not subscribed to them. Make sure, even if you think you're subscribed to someone, make sure that you go and double check if it's something that maybe you aren't able to catch every video. Make sure you double check your subscriptions sometimes, because I had no idea that I was not subscribed to Pepper Tree Villa anymore. Okay. Monarch Moment said, Mike, talking to Mike Wheeler, Danny came across a 10-inch Olaf at Target today. Someday, buddy, that will be... Oh, yeah, Mike Wheeler loves and collects Olaf. Danny didn't buy any of them. Oh, Maddie, enjoy Grandma and Grandpa's visit. Yeah, Danny had Griswold Family Vacay had a great live streams. He was testing out some road streams today, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once, and then my brain fries for a second. And they were so fun to watch. Okay, bye, Mike. Thanks for popping in. Monarch Wins, do you think people will like them? Funko streams? People love Funko streams. I know that several people I can't type and I can't talk. I know a lot of people still like Funko Pops, and so I would I would definitely, if you think it's something that you, okay, back up a little bit. If it's something that you enjoy, I say do a video about it, do a live stream about it. The worst case scenario is that you get not a whole lot of views, and you know that. It could be something that completely blows up and gets your channel a ton of subscribers and a ton of notice. And I think it's all about how you tag it too with the hashtags. If you didn't know, when you post a video, YouTube will show up under the title of your video the first three hashtags you use in your description. So those first three hashtags are so important to get people to be able to follow your channel. Um, what I have done is I've gone to a video that I know, maybe it's a channel that I know, maybe it's a channel I don't know, but if it's, especially when it pops up under my recommended videos, I'll go, what hashtags did they use? And if it pertains to something that I'm doing in a video, I 100%, I have a list on a Google Docs of hashtags that have, when they pop up in my recommended video. And if it's something like, maybe it's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or it's Halloween Horror Nights, or maybe it's something as simple as hashtag cruising Main Street, or hashtag car refurbishment, or something, and you're like, man, this video has 700 views, and the biggest one mine has is 85. Maybe if I do a video, I need to use that hashtag, because if you search a hashtag, because maybe you're looking for hashtag car repairs, and hey, and you did something with it, it will come up and show your video in that hashtag. So that is something that I strive to do, is I strive to make sure that my hashtags are well in order. And I'm not perfect, and I don't do it all the time. And half the time I forget to put my about section in my video. Um, I'm not perfect. And I don't pretend to be, and I don't claim to be perfect. But those are just some tips of things that I've noticed. So take that with what you will. Excuse me. Monarch Moment says, yep, good point, Lena. I have been subscribed to people and dropped. Yeah, I noticed that today. I was unsubscribed to 2 channels. I had no idea. And I don't watch as many live streams as I used to, because I really don't know. This is honestly about the time when I know during the winter, Sam is home more in the evenings than he is in the summer. And so in the summer, or he spends more time outside. I'm very sensitive to heat. And so right now it's actually almost 100 degrees here in Kansas. And that makes me sick. And so I stay inside. And so Sam will stay out till 7, 8 o'clock at night doing something in the garage. And so that's how I started watching live streams. And I think I said goodbye to Amy, but I'm not sure. Bye, Amy. Y'all, you can tell that my brain functions at like 90 miles a minute, and it's like a squirrel. It's like my fingers are like little different spikes that in any 1 second the direction can change. I know what I was doing. I was checking the exact temperature from Storm Team 12. It says, okay, here we go. It says it's 93, feels like 102, and has a 52% heat index. That is warm. There you go. Try to angle it so you can see. Yep, there you go. 93 feels like 102. That is way too dang hot for me to be outside. So, I will be here inside with my air conditioner. And I apologize if the air conditioner sound is too much. There's an air conditioner in our room. Ugh, 100 is just too darn hot. I think it should stay like in the 70s to lower 80s, and I would be a happy camper. So what else? But it has only been 30 minutes, and I feel like I have talked about 5,000 different things. Okay, Dan, I get what you're talking about. Now that you mentioned that, I went back and looked at your post. I think I missed that because I knew I knew what you were meaning. Ooh, excuse me. But I am excited. Sam and I are going to be going to the zoo in Wichita on Saturday. We're going to get up and go fairly early so that it's still fairly cool in the day. It's supposed to be in the 80s in the morning. And then we'll have lunch and then we'll come home. And I'm trying to decide how I want to do Saturday evening, because Saturday is the 4th of July. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to live stream the fireworks. And I know a lot of people don't live stream on the 4th. I know Let's Talk Disney, which is hosted by Life with Oksana that I'm a part of, is not streaming on Saturday. Or if I should just record it and edit it and upload it as my Sunday video. And I still haven't decided yet. If you do not see a live stream scheduled by Friday, let's say, then I'm probably just going to record it. Sam loves his fireworks. If you didn't know, Sam is prior service. He was in a chemical unit that was attached with an EOD unit, and EOD is explosive ordnance disposal. And so he got to play with blowing things up, along with his chem job. And so that's something that's really stuck with him, is that he really enjoys that. So I call him my 4th of July pyro. And so he loves buying fireworks, and he loves doing stuff like that. So I'm wondering if it's just better off as a video, so I can edit. Like Christine Hickman says, they are cooking ribs and brisket. Yum. Let me know what time dinner is, and I will be over. No, actually, Sam and I were thinking about going to a restaurant called Delano's Barbecue. It's in the Delano district in Wichita. It's kind of an older district, kind of a, I don't want to say artsy district because it's not an artsy district. It's not an older district. How do I explain it? It's similar to Bricktown in Oklahoma City. If you've been to Bricktown in Oklahoma City, Delano district is similar to Bricktown. And Danny was making me hungry earlier by driving by Texas Roadhouse, and then Texas Roadhouse led to me wanting Zio's, which is a Italian restaurant in Bricktown. And so thank you, Danny. I'm going to have to figure out a plan to go down to Oklahoma City and have Zio's, because I'm no longer am I in college, and no longer am I able to just go to Zio's or have it delivered. So thank you, Dan. So Sam and I talked about grabbing some Delano and bringing it home for dinner, or Sam might just grill some hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. Just chill out, do some things. I'm going to be working on some more Vlogtober videos. Some of my videos in October, there's going to be some days where I have dual videos, just because some things are already filmed and uploaded. Some are sponsored videos, and so I can't really change where they're at in the course of the calendar. But as you saw, Wednesdays are going to be Weight Watchers Wednesdays. And I don't know exactly how that's going to look quite yet. I don't know if it's going to be me sharing a recipe. I don't know if it's going to be me sharing what my weekly menu looks like. I'm not sure what it's going to look like quite yet, but I do know that the first video for that, which will be up on July 1st, I'm calling it Getting Restarted and a Menu Plan. I have not been doing well with Weight Watchers, mainly because I haven't been doing Weight Watchers. I really slacked off, and then eating bags of Cheetos because I was bored didn't help. And so everything that I had lost, I've gained back, and I think I've gained a little bit extra back. And so it was just really hard during the pandemic. Sam being home. And Sam being home had really no consequence because we actually went and walked a lot. But I get really frustrated with myself on a personal level because I can't maybe I worked really hard and I only lost a pound. And I feel like I should have lost 2 or 3, or I should have lost 5, or something to that effect. And so then I give up. Sorry, I've got to balance the computer real quick and grab a drink. Now, a side note, if you guys like sparkling ice, if you have never tried Walmart's brand, I really like their cherry lemonade, and I love their peach nectar more than the ones from Sparkling Ice. But be careful, they are carbonated, and it would not be the first time one of these exploded on me. So I know that I've shared some Weight Watchers stuff on the channel before. And then I kind of stopped, and that's because I got really frustrated with myself, and I felt like I was doing so much to get so little results, and I'm somebody that needs some sort of instant result, or something like that. So I have to figure out something for me, and whether it's some sort of like potty training style chart where, hey, I stayed within my blue dot, hey, I get a gold star, hey, I got up this morning when my alarm went off at 7 o'clock and I didn't just roll over and ignore it and go back to sleep, I got a gold star, or some I don't know if I need some sort of recognition chart. I don't know what I need at the moment, but I've always said 100%, I'm real with you guys. I'm real with everything that's going on, and that is real for me. I have a real problem. I will say I have a food addiction. Like, some people have an alcohol addiction, some people have an addiction to smoking. I seriously feel I have a food addiction. And so, because I can sit and snack like it's nobody's business and not even realize that I'm doing it. And so I have to figure out something, because I'm not happy with how I look. And when I'm not happy with how I look, I get upset. And when I get upset, I eat. And then I get mad at myself that I'm eating something that isn't healthy for me, like a bag of Cheetos, or a zebra cake, or ice cream, or a milkshake, or insert something here. And I just have to figure. I figure if I menu plan, our payday grocery shopping is this weekend, so Wednesday, I will know um, the video on Wednesday may not come out at my normal, 8 a.m. Central Time because I'll need to see what the ads are for the local grocery stores. I'll know what our grocery store here in Hillsboro is tomorrow because the ad will come because we have a free weekly paper and we get that delivered on Tuesday, and so the ad for starting Wednesday will be in it, and then Dillon's, which is a Kroger affiliate, their new ad will be up on Wednesday. So I'll kind of have to see what those two ads say, and then be able to kind of look and say, okay, this is what I want to do for um, my menus for the week. I have to be really careful. Like chicken and stuff, there's several things like fish and chicken that 0 points on Weight Watchers, and if I'm not careful, I'll overeat on the 0 point stuff, which still has calories, but it's healthier for you. So they say, well, hey, it's better to eat, a handful of strawberries than it is a handful of M&Ms. And I don't relish going and running up and down the football field a whole bunch of times to work off one M&M. Look it up, it's true. I don't remember how many it is, but it's like you have to run back and forth X amount of times on a football field to work off one M&M. And that I'm no longer in my 20s. I'm now in my almost mid-30s, and that's probably part of it as well, is that my metabolism isn't what it was when I was in my teens and in my 20s. It's just not the same. So I have to remember to give myself grace in this as well. One of the things that I am trying to find is a weight loss journal. And if you know of a good one, please shoot me a message on Instagram. I'd love to be able to check it out. Weight Watchers used to have one in their old programs, but when they changed to My WW, which is more it's still a weight loss, but it's also based on wellness. They got rid of that journal, and that really upset me. So if you know of a good weight loss journal, please let me know. Please shoot me a message. I'd love to be able to check it out. And if you have, even if they're like low carb or keto, if you have some favorite recipes that you like that are weight loss, like just they're like from some weight loss plan, like I said, with this keto or a 21-day fix or low carb or whatnot, feel free to shoot me the link to those recipes in Instagram, because I do need to. I can put them in my calculator and see what the points would be for the program that I'm on. And believe it or not, I know a lot of people they thought the show wasn't good, but I really enjoyed The Biggest Loser. And I will say that somebody goes, "Oh, you should watch The Biggest Loser," and I was so offended because I'm like, "Why are you calling someone a loser? That's like so disrespectful." And they looked at me and they went, "It's a weight loss reality show, Lena," and I go, "Oh, okay." And I really, I actually like the show, and it, sometimes I feel like the trainers are yelling at me, and I'm sure, like, if they were in here, they would go, they would be yelling at me, and I'd be crying. Hey, Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. If I didn't say hi, sorry. And I have plenty of workout DVDs, and I have cute workout stuff, and I need to get my butt in gear and do it. So like I said, if you have a favorite recipe, if you have a favorite journal, preferably one that, like, I'm going to get a little picky, and that may be why I can't find what I want. It's like, has little things, it's almost like a bullet journal, almost something like a bullet journal, where like you it's almost like a fill in the blank. It's not just like a blank journal with lines. If I wanted that, I could buy a composition notebook and decorate it with vinyl myself. But I almost need like prompts in it to go, okay, hey, what are you doing today? To be, what is 3 things? You guys know what I mean. Like, it needs to have some prompts in there to get me motivated for the day. And maybe it's something that like I fill out 1 page in the morning and 1 page at night. Um, so that's kind of where I'm at. And like I said, I'm always real with you guys, and I'm struggling a lot. Um, and I know part of it's my own brain. Part of it's I need to be able to get out of my own way and tell myself it's okay um, to do this. And I don't know why it's so hard for me. And I almost feel like I'm going to be this ugly, overweight person my whole like until the end of time. And God bless my husband for dealing with me. Um, but that's kind of where I'm at. So, and being honest, lost me 3 subscribers. So there we go. Um, Dinner tonight is going to be some leftovers. Yes, today actually is my dad's 81st birthday, and we celebrated it over the weekend. We celebrated it yesterday. Dad cooked. Dad cooked. He's kind of particular at 81 about what he eats and who cooks, and at 81 I probably will be too. But so he made a pot roast with carrots and potatoes, and we demolished it yesterday. Um, and when it was all said and done, we were getting ready to come home. Dad's like, "You can take half of this roast home for you and Sam." And I'm like, "Okay, works for me." And so I sliced it up. And there's enough for us each to have um, a cold roast beef sandwich. And I think I'm going to open up a can of Bush's baked beans. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do because I'm sitting here staring at it in the from where I'm sitting in the corner of my bed. Um, it's set. Apparently, I'd gotten it out last week, and it's sitting on the corner of my craft desk. It's just one of. It's not one of the tall ones. It's just one of the small ones. Maybe it's like 2 cans of cat food tall. Um, so that's like enough for Sam. So that's probably what. Hey, I've got dinner figured out. Yay! Sorry. And so, yeah, so I'm Weight Watchers Wednesday. I hope will help not only myself because it'll help keep me accountable, and I think I'm going to put my because you can choose what day you weigh in on Weight Watchers. Um, I will uh, weigh in on Wednesday mornings, and so Wednesday won't be a live stream, but the video may go up more towards like midday than early in the morning, just because I want to be able to share with you like my menu for the week, and I'll share what my weigh-in was that morning, and If anyone's trying to think of a good collab for like January, a water bottle collab like would be a great one, because I know everyone makes the resolution at the beginning of the year. I want to do something with weight loss, or I want to drink more water or whatnot. So if somebody wants to come up with a water bottle collab, I would participate. I will order mine because I can't figure out how to get vinyl to stick to a water bottle, but I would definitely participate. So if anybody wants to come up with that, invite me to the chat. So that one thing that I'm apparently not liking about this one is that the cherry lemonade sparkling water makes you burp. It's worse than root beer. Check out Habit Nest. Okay, I will check them out, Pat. Thank you. So that's kind of what today has been. It's been a lazy day for me, which is why I am sitting in the corner of my bed, all propped up with pillows. The cutest thing, though, and I wish I could turn my computer around and show you. Peaches, who is my kitty, if you don't know, I've shared a couple of pictures of her today on Instagram. She's backed up right against my feet, and I kind of moved my feet, and she moved herself. Sometimes she gets in a very clingy mood, just like a toddler, even though she's six or seven in adult years, and seven times. Let's say she's 7 years. 7 times 7 is 42, I think. 49. I was right 100%. 49. Um, she's almost 50 in cat years, and so, but she's still very clingy sometimes, and I'll move my feet or I'll move my legs. Sorry, baby. I'm sorry. She just glared at me because I moved my legs. She will back up right up against my feet. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she needs to be like touching me or touching Sam. So if you didn't know, Peaches is a rescue. We got her in December of 2014. We had a kitty named Rolly, or Rolly Bear is what we called him, because he was ginormous. He was about the size of Peaches. And I had literally raised him from the time he was a kitten in 2008 until he passed away in August, I want to say, of 2014. And it absolutely devastated me. I still miss him. He was my baby. I raised the thing. He was the calmest little thing you'd ever seen. But we moved from Kansas out to Washington State with the Army, and when we moved back, he just didn't acclimate well. And for the last couple of years of his life, he was not happy. He was very miserable, and so I think he just ended up being better off. And Sam had been on the Humane Society's website, and he goes, "There's a couple cats with the Humane Society that I think would be a good fit." And I looked at him and I said, "No, I'm not ready." And he's like, "Okay, that's fine. You don't have to be ready. Well, why don't we just go down and you can see them. We don't have to bring one home. We can just it'll be a step towards bringing a new kitty home." I said, "Okay, fine, but I'm telling you now, it's not happening. We're not bringing home a kitty yet. I'm just not ready." And so there was two cats. One was named Peach, and one was named Queenie. Well, obviously Peach became Peaches. Peaches is actually the first one that we met. They have like little rooms that you go in, and They bring them in a little cardboard carrier, and they just set them. They kind of lay them on their side so that the cat can kind of uh, come out and like come to you on their terms. And they have cat treats and cat toys in there for you to be able to interact with them with. And uh, she curled into my lap and started to purr. And it was kind of like she needed me as much as I kind of needed her. And she loves to lay on Sam and purr, but during the course of the day, I always know where she is. Right. She is with me no matter where I'm at. I can't go to the bathroom without her sitting right there. And I'm like, I don't need assistance, but thank you. She's right there. She will literally lay in the floor of the bathroom if I'm in the shower. She has to know where I am at all times. And it's just how she's always been. And I think that's just, even though they say that um, it takes a cat loses like 14 hours. Like in 14 hours, the cat won't remember what the last 14 hours were. But I don't necessarily believe that because she there are very certain men that she tolerates. My dad is one of them. She loves my dad. And my dad's not a cat person, and my dad absolutely adores her. And she tolerates Sam. But like my brother Howard, she did not like Howard. He would come over and she would get between us. And like if I was doing something, she would sit in between him and she would not let him come by. Like if he was giving me a hug, Peaches would have a conniption fit. Like she was worried he was gonna hurt me. Um so I don't know if wherever she was before she went to the Humane Society and then we adopted her, um, there was like maybe some domestic violence going on where she felt like she was having to protect all the time. I don't know, but she does it every once in a while, even now. If somebody comes to the door that she doesn't know, it's almost like having a guard dog because she will get all puffy and poofy and hiss, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? It's little kids selling me cookies. Maybe she's trying to ward off the cookies, unless I don't need them. Roxanne says, "Girl, I got you with the water bottle." Aww, you are so sweet, Roxana. Thank you. Peaches is I love her. She is so like right now. Like if yeah, this is silly. I turn you guys upside down. Hold on. Oh my gracious. Right now she is dead asleep against my feet and she's all poofed out. So she's so flip. I will try to post a picture on Instagram after I'm done with the live stream. She has beautiful eyes. She is a gorgeous cat, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because I know that we will outlive her, and that tears me apart. I love her to pieces. I I didn't I didn't know how much you could love an animal. I mean, I had a rabbit growing up, but I mean, as a kid, you don't really understand. Like, it's, oh yeah, I love my rabbit or I love my dog, but, and I don't know if it's maybe because I can't have kids. She is my surrogate child. I love her insanely, and I don't know what I'm going to do when she's not around. I don't know if when she passes, I will be able to adopt another one. I honestly don't know. I don't think I can do it. And by the time that happens, and I hope that's many years away, my feelings might change. I might, and it will probably take longer, um, to find a good match than it did this time. But just the thought of losing her, I'm honestly, I don't know if you said, I've got tears. I honestly have tears. The thought of losing her, it upsets me greatly. um, She is Maine Coon. That is the one thing that they do know, is that she is a Maine Coon. And right now, her fur is, we brush her on a daily basis, and her fur is in the air. And part of why I can't get motivated is I don't know if you could hear it, but I can't hardly breathe. My asthma is really flaring up. We've got that Sahara Desert sand coming. Her fur is in the air. It's harvest. I am a mess. Not all of this. I'm poofier in my face, and that is allergies. That is pure allergies. They've actually had to up my dosage of my inhalers because they weren't doing much to help. They're like, okay, we're going to up. I take my Ventolin 3 doses twice a day instead of 2, which takes me from instead of being a month's worth, it's like 3/4 of a month. And dang, that thing is expensive. It's $70 for my inhaler. So I'm hoping that if they're going to keep me at this 3 doses twice a day, that they do make an inhaler that has more doses in it, and I'm hoping that they'll bump me up to that one, just so that I don't have to spend as much, because man, they are expensive, and the company doesn't offer coupons anymore. When I first got my inhaler last year, they had coupons available where it was a discount in the month, and they got rid of that program, and I was very grumpy about that because it took it down to instead of $70, it was $20, and my albuterol, my Ventolin was $10. Oh, I was trying to figure out what I was looking at, but it's a recipe. I got some recipes. So thank you to those of you who sent me some recipes. I can't wait to check them out. So we have been on here for a little over an hour, and there's still 6 of you hanging out with me. So thank you so much for still being here. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. On Thursday, I almost said Wednesday. Thursday, I will be doing a crafting stream at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I do have space for 4 more people to join me. So if you are interested in joining me for that, you can send me a message, and it'll be first come, first serve on who messages me first. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow for a new video. Bye, guys.